Hi! Hello everybody! Welcome, welcome! E. I saw that we had an E redeem. Okay, so, let me redeem that on my end as well.
E.
Oh, thank you. E. Let's go! Alright, so, today I figured I'd keep it chill. I want to spend most of my time this stream working on a new title screen for Chrono Gear. Just for context, I could show what the original one looks like. Hold on, let me see if I can pull up Godot. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Also, this song is a banger. I'm never taking it off my playlist. Okay, so this is the scene in Godot that I am using for the title screen. There's currently like a black box over everything because it does start with a blank screen, and then the logo kind of like pops in, and then it fades into the background. But it's just this like simple gear animation. And I will go ahead and play it real quick so y'all can see. Let's see. I want to pause my music first. Dun-dun. Any songs I'd happily never have in my playlist? A lot, I guess. It depends. Like, everyone has their own taste, you know. Yeah, so it's just like that. I think the logo animation's gonna stay the same in the new one. But, like, I'm gonna replace the gear in the background with like a landscape. Something that is more evocative of the adventure that the player is going to go on, and kind of like gives a better sense of like the full scale of the game. Of course, we got Fairy Iris and everything here still. Something else I could do is I could make the landscape into its own separate screen, and then that's the screen where you press start on, and then after that it takes you to a menu with this gear in the background. That might be cool too. Especially if we have like bespoke music for the title screen, which we are cooking. We are cooking in that regard. All right, so I'm gonna flip between Godot and a sprite for this stream, just because like this new background is going to be animated. I'm currently just like working on like a static mock-up, and then I will like plug in the layers and stuff afterwards and break them up into layers. So my idea is that I would have our protagonist, or Ochrony, over here in the corner. She's on the rooftop of a building in Belltown, and she's kind of like overlooking the city. And because of the shattering of space-time, I think like there could be like a crack in the sky. And we'd see like a little bit of the background of Sands of Time on the left, and a little bit of the background of a Jewel Cyclone on the right. And those two backgrounds, for those who don't know, look like this. Let's see. So here's Sands of Time's background. It's very simple. It's just like some purple clouds and stuff. And the stage takes place in a giant hourglass. I'm not sure how I'm gonna draw the giant hourglass in the background of the title screen. Green Coconut Doll 5, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so that's one part of the background. Another element of the background is Jewel Cyclone, which is a background I'm still very proud of. I'd have like the swirly spiral thing, and then like in the background, and the moving clouds. The clouds wouldn't move as much in the title screen, but I would have like the tornado, but in like a smaller scale. Okay. And then I think the most challenging part for me is going to be like drawing the buildings at the proper perspective. Because if I just pull in Belltown's background, it's not at the correct perspective based on how the title screen looks. But I can pull it up to use it as a reference. That's always handy. Okay, so this is Belltown's background. So I basically have to translate this, not only translate the color palette into a night setting, but I will need to adjust the perspective so it looks like a cityscape, proper cityscape. I could pull up a reference on my second monitor of like a cityscape or like a townscape. Small town cityscape.
Rob Rauner gifted a tier 1 sub to Brevi. They have given
Thank you for gifting a sub to Brevi. Thank you, Rob. Okay, so I need to find something at the proper perspective that I'm looking for. Okay, this one's pretty close. So I'm gonna copy this image. It's like a stock photograph. So I'm gonna pull up my paint program. And just so y'all can see what I'm kind of like going for, I'll pull up this stock photo real quick. If I can. Okay, window capture, there we go. Yeah, so kind of like that. I think that's the kind of perspective that will work well for this. So I'm going to clear that out now. So I'm going to pull that in my second monitor, and then we'll just wing it. Like, you don't have to be super precise with this sort of thing. Just start blocking shapes in very roughly, and then that'll get you to a good starting point. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me take a sippy. I actually have like a skull mug on my desk in real life, and it's got orange juice in it.
I'm interested in this.
Oh, good stuff. Cause I kind of before the stream I forgot to eat lunch, so I kind of had to scramble and make some scrambled eggs and orange juice. Nice mug, thank you. I like how the wings on it bounce too. You are looking at the wings, right? Okay. Yes, bone juice. Ooh. How do y'all like to make your eggs? I usually like to make them over medium. But when I'm strapped for time, I will scramble them. But I'll scramble only the whites at first, and then only at the very end will I start scrambling the yolk. It's kind of like a soft, it gives it like a soft serve feel, and then I'll put a little bit of salt, pepper, and paprika in it. Yeah, the wings. Okay. So for reference, this is like what the logo would kind of look like in the center. I think it looks nice. Matthew Stanford. Hi. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. We are drawing a title screen for our hololive fan game. So, okay, the ledge is going to be in front of everything else. Oh, I did start with kind of like a reference for the buildings in the background. I maybe could draw the color.
Rob Rauner gifted a tier 1 sub.
I can maybe pull the colors from these.
They have given 120 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you for gifting a subby to Gospel. Thank you, Rob. So I'm just gonna make a new layer. And then we want to just like rough it. Okay, I'm looking at my reference photo real quick too. So maybe we could add like maybe we can add like a street, kind of swerving this way, and then like kind of going over here. And of course, like we want it to kind of increase in scale as we get closer to the front. So I'll just make it a little bit thicker right here. Just call them Rob goals at this point, yeah. Ah, okay. Yeah, okay. Let's add a few more of those kinds of roads. We could actually kind of lean into this, maybe make like the roads kind of like radiate outwards from like a center point over here off camera. Does anyone here watch Bob Ross's Twitch channel? Like I see them streaming Bob Ross episodes there every now and then. It's so relaxing. Like his voice is just like, oh my goodness. He's such a sweet bean too. Yeah, Bob Ross has a Twitch channel. I mean, of course, he's like not alive anymore, but like it's a Twitch channel, and it's literally just called Bob Ross. Hold on, let me see if I can do a shout out. There you go. Yeah. There's Bob Ross, and it streams episodes of his show where he like painted on canvases and stuff. And you can actually learn a surprising amount, and it's actually like really heartwarming to see people in the comments like actually learning new things despite how old the show is. And it just kind of like there was a time like a few years back, I think, where like when the channel was still new and they were like marathoning all the episodes. I just kept hearing from people how it kind of like inspired them to like kind of like start painting. It's so cool. Spacey now has to wear an afro. Oh my gosh, imagine. Okay, so yeah, what I wanted to do is I wanted to like keep having the path the roads radiate outwards from like a center point. I think I need a more precise circle, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I almost feel like I'm playing SimCity right now. Ah! Wrong layer. Some happy little roads. Okay, something like that. No, that one's too close. I don't want too many roads because a lot of this is going to be like covered up by buildings. Okay, there we go. And it doesn't have to be super precise. The only true version of SimCity is 2000. Oh my gosh, SimCity 2000 was my jam back in the day. I just like loved how you could like change the sprites of the buildings. Like the game came with like a sprite editor. And I remember getting like a CD from my parents that had like thousands of new cities that you can play in. And I really liked like the aliens that would attack your city sometimes. I like SimCity 3000 too, but like there's something magical about both 2000 and 4 that has not really scratched like any other itch. Like no other SimCity has really scratched my itch for city building, as well as 2004 did. Yeah, Bob Ross, like the thing, one of the things I respect the most about him is that the way he handles like when he makes mistakes in his drawings. Like, you know the meme, happy little accidents. Like, he's very good at improvising. Did I ever play City Skylines? I tried to. I have the same problem with City Skylines that I do with Planet Coaster, where like it gives you so much to work with in terms of how much you can build, and like the fact that it does not operate on a grid really. It just like I played both those games and I just felt like super overwhelmed, and I felt like my time was better spent making like games and stuff that I could actually like benefit from personally. Because like I don't feel like it's worth my time to like really dive into something that complex just for like a game, just for like an in-game thing. I'd much rather like invest putting that much detail into like a personal project that I can be proud of. Kind of like this. Because like if I were to spend like hours and hours and hours building a theme park in Planet Coaster. Who's gonna like be able to appreciate it really, other than myself? I feel like Minecraft is kind of the same thing, but so many more people like play Minecraft and appreciate Minecraft builds that it can be worthwhile to build something spectacular in it. Oh, Shunk Dinner, you saw the meme, didn't you? So for those who don't know, one of our writers, Trip, she posted a tweet on Twitter about how she can't wait for Chrono Gear, but Chrono Gear auto-corrected on her phone to Shunk Dinner for some reason. And I made an alternate version of our logo that has those words. So I guess it's just the secret code word for the game now. Okay, this is pretty cool. Drummoor Road. Yeah, something like that, I guess. Move this over here. Is it the working secret code? Yeah, like you input the Konami code in the title screen and it just changes it to Shunk Dinner. You're still so proud of that little drawing you did for Shunk Dinner? Oh, I remember that one. Okay, let's kind of like make one that kind of snakes down here. Just a little like side road. If Planet Coaster had an option to visit other players' parks, it could be an interesting way. Yeah. I really loved playing theme park games when I was younger. I think that really sparked my my drive to like make games. Because if you think about it, making a game is a lot like crafting like an experience for your guests in a theme park simulator. You know, like Roller Coaster Tycoon. Like you have to keep track of just like a coaster in those games. You have to keep track of the way your game is structured. You know, like the fun values, make sure that it's not like nauseatingly intense, that sort of thing. I had a lot of fun with the Roller Coaster Tycoon series. I spent so much time in 1 and 2. Less time in 3, but I think overall 3 is my favorite just because it gives you a way to finally be able to explore your park in first person. And that feels really special. And it's not like Planet Coaster either, where like it's too complex for me, because it still sticks to the grid system. I think this is probably fine. Maybe I could put like a little desert over here, but the thing is that we have to keep in mind that Crony's going to be here. She's going to obstruct this entire like bottom left corner, so we don't need to really concentrate a lot of the town's detail here. So I'll name this road. New layer. Let's call this buildings. And I'm gonna pull up another drawing on my secondary monitor that has a better idea of like the colors that I want to go for. Where'd you go? I had something in mind. Ah! Okay, that's fine. Yeah, nice cool colors. So for now, let's just do this. Let's just pick this color. So if we look at Belltown, we've got kind of like these triangular rooftops, but I'll start with square rooftops and then like intersperse some towers and here or there. People like to yeet visitors in Roller Coaster Tycoon. Oh yeah. I always felt bad about that. Like I nearly had a heart attack the first time a guest died in one of the park missions that I was playing. Because that I think the first time that happened was with the water slides, because it's so easy for them to just go flying in the air. And like that's something that you can't really test for when you're actually testing the ride, because the guests add additional weight, which was kind of an odd thing. Okay, let's see. How do I want to handle this? Maybe I could just draw the rooftops first and then protrude downwards. I could do like a rooftop like this. Yeah, okay, I think this is gonna work. It'll take a while, but we'll get there. Stuff like this. And then like... do like a happy little tower here. Happy little tower. We want to fill this in. I want to use a different color here. Whatever. Actually, I think it should be way darker. Maybe even darker than the road. And then what would be cool is if, like... if there was, like, some dramatic rim lighting on the edges of the buildings, but we'll worry about that later. So it's gonna be a complex detail. Nice. And then we can kind of have some, like, some more buildings back here. That. And that gives us a way to kind of, like, fill in this space. Start with rooftops or ground foundation? Yeah. No jacket today? Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it casual. Well, even more casual than usual. Let's move this put like a rooftop here, maybe. Fill this in. Nice. Oh, this is gonna take a while. But I'm sure there's some kind of shortcut we could use, maybe. Oh, so the save redeem? Ah, thank you. Okay. All I have to do is, it's just a control SOA. Is this too large? I feel like I should make them smaller. So then again, we have these buildings back here that are kind of the same scale, but they're much farther away. So, yeah, we can keep it large. Put this right here. Nice. You got off Mega Man 8-bit Deathmatch? I should play that again sometime. Because it was a very long... I only played it a very long time ago when they didn't have nearly as much content. Put this here. And then we can kind of add some of the... Like let's add one of the circular towers, too. Circular bell towers. We could also put, like, a bell, like the bell tower from Belltown, this one in the center. Put it, like, right here. Right there. Let me just kind of do this. Okay, there's kind of an arch there, I notice. I think it needs to be higher. Or wait, no, it doesn't. I can just make this solid down here. That. Maybe do this for the side facing away from our light source. Well done. Okay, that's good. So now we do like. Oh, that's kind of large. Let's make it thinner. Ah, okay. As far, oh, that's an interesting thought. Can you put sounds? You could put links to sounds, because I think hyperlinks work in Word documents. Ah, okay. Nice. Doesn't need to be pretty yet. We just need to get the basics down. Okay, we've got this smaller box up here. We've got kind of a rooftop like this. Oops. Didn't want to do that. You were taught that you can put viruses in Word files? You can easily access its source and put whatever you want. Oh, okay. Yeah, you gotta be careful about that too. Somebody ran Doom in Notepad? Oh my goodness. That's crazy. There we go. Well, something like that. There we go. Something like that. That's what it looks like. We also need the bell, that's very important. There's kind of like a... Okay, yeah, like a balcony up there too. We do that. When you're drawing stuff at a very far distance like this, especially at nighttime, you want to not only desaturate it, but make it a color that's a bit cooler than it otherwise would be, because the bell in Belltown is gold, but since it's so far away from the camera and like we've got like the night lighting, we're going for like a pale brown. It'll look yellow in comparison to everything else. Okay. So like you can tell that that's supposed to be a gold bell, despite the fact that it's like a very pale like reddish color. But like when you compare it to like the purple, then like you kind of like get like what it's supposed to be. What screen size am I working with? The resolution of the game is 480 pixels by 360. So it's pretty close to like the 4:3 aspect ratio. I'm still undecided if we're going to have a widescreen, true widescreen functionality. But if we do, then it would only affect like the actual gameplay, like the cutscenes and menus and everything would still be in 4:3 resolution. Okay, the clock face is the same color. So I will go ahead and work on that too. Let's just use the ellipse tool. Okay,
it's Ridge Racer! Ridge Racer!
It's Ridge Racer! Ridge Racer. That doesn't look even. There we go. That's good enough. I guess we could brighten it a little bit for this side. Just kind of do like this. And that way we can make this brighter. There we go. I guess we should stretch this out a little bit too. I almost kind of feel like the perspective should kind of like get less dramatic the higher we go in the air. Like that, and then we move this down a little bit. Well, something like that. There's, of course, some details that I'm kind of missing. Yeah, something like that. There we go. Okay, Mike says, just curious, is this the same process that was used to make those Amazing World map backgrounds in Freedom Plat 2? I'm not quite sure how Tyson Tan pursued that, because that was all him. I'm just kind of like winging it as I go. There's like, I have no idea because I've never really done this sort of thing before, but there's no other way that I'm able to learn without just, like, trial and error, I guess. So this is much of a learning experience for me as it is for all of you. Yeah, fangame counts as a tribute in both graphics, Easter egg, music, and sometimes boss fights. I think I see what you're saying. That looks so jank, but it's fine. Ow. Whoops. That's fine. Blocking it out is a good technique for certain, and you can see how it relates to Tyson Tan's solid paint-like art style. Yeah, exactly. I love his art style. I should probably put, like, lights on the buildings. So I could do that. And yes. I don't know, something like that. Okay. Cool. Nice, getting there, getting there. Oh my goodness. Only a tiny portion of the city so far, but it's alright, it's alright. I'm getting too nitty-gritty with the detail. I still need to be roughing it out. Dun, 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 dun. And let's get some buildings in here with square rooftops. And then let's do one with a round roof. Kind of a bell rooftop. Should be taller. There we go. Nice. Oh, it's wrong color. There we go. Let's do two of these. More right here. Make it a little bit smaller. Cool. Where's my reference? For buildings. There we go. Like this. Uh-huh. There's a square roof. Now let's add some more triangular roofs. Like that. Ah, okay. That's good. Some cool coding discussions going on in the chat, I see. I now want French fries. Hey. That's fine. It's like you're watching a city being built in SimCity. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it can get cozy after a while. So I want to do this. I'm gonna put this right here. Okay, we need a few more buildings to line the street over here. Here's one. Here's another one. Ah! Why is that not? Oh. So this doesn't count because the road's on a separate layer. There we go. Move this right here. Ugh. Alright, it's time to stretch. Oh my goodness. Making good progress, making good progress. And I'm sure if stuff like looks like too lopsided, I could pass it along to someone who's a little bit more experienced with like architecture. Just to polish things up, but like the important part is that we get like the basics down. Okay. I can do this here. Nice. Okay, cool. I need a roof for this. I need some buildings that are a bit smaller, I think. So we'll put a tiny one here. Nice. Okay, cool. Put this right here. Da, 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 da. Woo. Okay. Yeah, Live 2D is quite an interesting program, like, given, like, because I did, when I was first starting VTubing, I made my own model to start off with, just to see if it was something that I liked. Quite interesting. It does remind me a lot of the techniques that I used to make, like, big, like, boss enemies in my games. But it's, like, applied in, like, in the context of, like, motion capture software. Oh, yeah, like the rim lighting right here looks really good. I want to see if maybe I can, like, capture that feeling with the other buildings. Maybe if I do like this. Yeah. That way you see less of like the wobbliness of the geometry because the focus is going to be on like the lighting. The way it just like the way the lighting just kind of like makes you focus in on the hard edges. Nice. Me gusta. Sweet. Sweet. I'm just so excited for people to experience this game's story. Like for obvious reasons, we can't really say much about it. Except in regards to like content that I make on this stream that is like devoid of context. But oh my gosh, like, I'm so happy I get to work with such a cool writing team. A cool team in general. It's almost like the way things are shaping up. Like, if you think of the Freedom Planet games as like a Saturday morning cartoon, like like a whole season of a cartoon show almost. This game is more like an OVA or a feature film. In terms of like the story feels more concentrated. The way that a movie would, in comparison to like the more like obviously episodic nature of like Freedom Planet 2, for example. I've said this a few times in the past, but I'd love to make cartoons. But it's prohibitively expensive to the point where I don't think I'll ever be able to like raise enough money to get even anywhere close to making like an animated like OVA or anything like that. Or like a cartoon. So I kind of like to kind of like experience that through the games that I make. Just kind of present them in the same way that I would a cartoon. It's kind of like apparently like Hideo Kojima also wants to get into the film industry, but also finds it like prohibitively expensive. So that's why a lot of the games that he works on are like very cinematic and have very long cutscenes. Okay, I need to increase the size of my brush again. I'm getting too nitty-gritty right now. Got people in your corner that would happily make an animated feature with you? Aww. Yeah, that'd be so cool. Maybe someday. See, this roof is flat and this one's angular, so I think I should shrink the height of this one a little bit. Make the discrepancy a bit more obvious. KBX! Hi! Hope you're doing well. Mwah. Just say the word. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, maybe someday. Like, that's not to say that I don't enjoy making, like, video games and telling stories through the context of a video game. It's just like a what if. Like, there's some really cool things that you can pull off with, like, a game story that kind of, like, helps you, like, get hooked to it and make you feel, like immersed. Something like that. It's getting there. Kind of want to add more windows to these buildings just to see how it feels, how it's coming along. I think past this point I will want to start making the building smaller because we're getting closer to the background. Okay. Also, like, I really pushed myself to, like, see if we could get everything in World of Space done by the end of the month. Fortunately, I did not meet that goal. But on the plus side, I only have, like, 2 cutscenes left, and then I'll reach it. So I think I could do that off stream. Because, like, it's the sort of thing where, like, most of my time is just spent, like plugging in numbers and like, adding entries to a dictionary. I don't think that's something that is, like, interesting to stream. I kind of feel the same way about coding sometimes on stream, but sometimes it's just, like, unavoidable. Move this here. Game stories, the reason you're looking into visual novels. Oh, that's a good avenue to explore it. Especially if you're not, like, into, like, action games, for example. You watched Across the Spider-Verse? I need to start watching the other Spider-Verse movies. I've only seen the first one. Something like that. Oh my goodness. Okay, back to blocking out big shapes. So it's at this point where we're starting to get a bit smaller. Okay, move this here, move this here. Let's put another small tower right up here. Oh my goodness. And then we can kind of... Well, let's block this out so I don't forget what this is supposed to look like. Just the rooftops for now. Like that. Also, I hear Samuel snoring. He's an eepy doggy. Oh, KBS, thank you for head pats. Oh, wait a second. That's not Samuel, that's Paige. What? She never snores. Why is she snoring now? Oh, she's an eepy paparito. Okay, let me start putting, like, I think something like a technique that maybe we could take advantage of is, as the buildings are getting closer and closer to the horizon, we can make them darker and darker as they're kind of, like, fading in. And that way we won't have to draw as much detail as the ones that are closer to the camera. Let's block in a tower face here. Put this here, put this here. Nice. Maybe just make a taller building in general right here. Like that. Put a tiny tower right here. And then here we're kind of, like, getting to the point where the buildings are front-facing. So we can just like draw front-facing rooftops now. Cool, cool, cool. You see what I'm doing here? Let's put a little bell here. Let's make a round bell right here as well. No, that clashes with the bell shape up here. Okay. Shoo! Oh, KBX, you're an affiliate now? Congratulations! Yeah! Also, thank you for stretch. Yeah, I honestly could use the stretch, hold on. Ugh. But it's getting there, it's starting to look populated. You saw the new Puss in Boots movie? That looks so good. I feel like I never have time to watch like movies or shows anymore. It just doesn't feel like something that I'm motivated to do most of the time. I don't know why. I guess it's kind of, maybe it's because of the same reason that I don't, like, there's a bunch of like types of food that don't really interest me in eating anymore. I guess it also, the other thing that also is kind of like a mental roadblock for me is the fact that there's just so many streaming services out there, and the shows that I want to watch are like spread out so much that there's really only one like viable way to like experience them. So I'm gonna do this just to get that fancy lighting in. Yeah. I honestly should be blocking out the back buildings first, because like the front ones are obviously going to be drawn over them. Well, let's do some of that. Here we go. Just put like a tower there. And like a roof here. That's too big. There we go. And we can put like a smaller, like shorter but taller. And then this is the part where it's just kind of like starting to get front facing. Gosh, I am astonished at how quickly we're making progress. Of course, it could also be just like general astonishment at how fast like time is moving now, it feels like. This year's going by so quickly already. I mean, and also I guess like not just that, but like the VTubing community especially, like the corporate VTubing world, it moves by so quickly too. Between like all the singles that get released and like, you know, all the collabs that they do and everything. Like, I can't believe it's already been, like, 3 years. Almost 3 years since, Chrono's Gen debuted. Which is now, like, currently named hololive English Promise. And the very first generation of hololive Eon is now, like, approaching, like, 4 years, I think. Like, you never know what's going to be around the corner. And that does produce a little bit of anxiety on my part in terms of, like, Like, I've always felt that way, especially with how long Freedom Planet 2 took to make. That, like, it's just so easy for the world to just, like, move on to other things. That, like, unless you announce your game, like, literally just a month or two before it's actually finished, it's just gonna get lost, like, the news of it. So, this project has been, like, a breath of fresh air for me in terms of, learning how to scope things more effectively. And just, like, showing people, like, enough of it to kind of, like, get them interested and invested in development. Now you know why shadow drops are getting more popular? Oh, yeah, exactly. I'm still surprised Penny's big breakaway was shadow dropped. Like, I thought, like, given, like, they've gotten a lot more marketing over the past few months than most other indie games. So I really thought that they were kind of, like, leading up to, like, an official release date announcement, but they just released it without much fanfare. I also have to wonder if that was a publisher decision, because I know, like, Private Division published them. Yeah, shadow drops can be effective, but you gotta be very, very careful. So in that regard, I'm quite grateful for, like, the eyeballs that are on this project. And the fact that, like, the hololive community has just, like, been very enthusiastic about it. Like, anytime we share, like, a piece of media on, like, the Chrono Gear account, it gets a pretty sizable number of views, more than I'm used to. More than even, like, our posts on the Galaxy Trail Twitter sometimes. Take Two is Private Division? Okay. You doubt that they were involved much in that decision? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think they were trying to go for, like, the Hi-Fi Rush, route. Okay, it's starting to get there. This way. Something else that I'm really liking about our game so far is that, like, there's a really nice, like, contrast between, like, the softer moments, the more atmospheric ones, and then, like, the action-y gameplay. I think that just makes, like, the action in an action platformer that much more special if it's, like, interspersed with quieter moments. I think one of my favorite games that, like, really handled that really well is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, the Explorers series. That game does such a good job of, like pulling you into its world and kind of, like, it does such a good job of world building and kind of, like, knowing when to kind of, like, take a moment to let you soak in your surroundings. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Let's put a tower here. Tower face. Oh, okay. And we're gonna start turning them towards us. Front facing. You felt like Mario Odyssey did a great job with that kind of thing? There are many quiet little atmospheric moments alongside the colorful, bombastic platforming. Oh yeah, yeah. Odyssey was such a good game. Is such a good game. Put like a bell thing here. Oh, getting there, getting there. I feel like I should, like, block out some of the building structures here. Just so we have a better grasp of how this space is gonna feel filled in. Ah! Okay. You got this, thank you. Also, thank you for the save reminder. I've just controlled S. Oh yeah, Ralph, that's so... That makes me so sad. The whole thing with Main 6. Huzzah! Alfie, thank you for invisibility! Yeah. I can't even imagine if that happened to one of my games. One of the games that I worked on. You just get, like, bought by a publisher and they boot you out immediately. Yeah, I know, the contrast between the invincibility and the discussion. Okay, this part. I kind of want to merge these two into one building, just to get a bit more shape variety. There we go. Nice. I better give these some lighting too. Yeah, I love, like, having opportunities to just add rim lighting to everything. Yeah, the American Sonic CD soundtrack is not... I don't get the discussions that kind of, like, rate them, compare them to each other. Because they're both very good at the specific things that they do. Like, the specific, like, feelings they're conveying. Personally, I do lean towards the JP soundtrack just because the US version did not change the past music. So, like, the past music feels out of place in the US soundtrack. But they're both good soundtracks. Well, JP soundtrack won you over because you can do anything. That's a good song. Sonic Boom's also a very good song. But, like, gosh, I love the energy, and you can do anything. It's Sonic Warrior. Ma 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 ma. It's your Sonic Warrior. Ma 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 ma. I also really like the credits music in the JP soundtrack. I think that's quite underrated. Ba 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 ba. Look at yourself. Ba 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 ba. Cosmic Eternity is the name? Oh yeah, that I think that I remember now. Okay, start filling in these buildings too. Oh my goodness. This tower. Oops. There we go. You have to side with the US soundtrack? Too many memories playing with it? Yeah, nostalgia is a valid reason. I keep forgetting that the road's on a different layer. Okay. There we go. In there. Let's see. Yeah, I just don't know why they would make that decision with like them fighting herds. It probably just boils down to money.
E.
E. There we go. Oh, getting there, getting there. I feel like maybe I could put some hedges in here or some fences, but then again, it is supposed to be a town inhabited by like mechanical people, so I don't know why they would have that. So I can just put this here. Okay, that looks cool. Start to go with, as we go farther back, just single pixel windows now. Nice there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I watched one of my friends play through Network Transmission. And it's an interesting concept. I can tell that it's kind of done like kind of sloppily. But we got good music out of it, so that's good. I think that makes it worth it. Does this town have any parks? Well, it's based on the first actual level in the game outside the intro stage. And that level does not have parks in it. Something like this. Okay, getting there, getting there. Cool in concept, execution not so much. Yeah, I get ya. Okay. Starting to look like something. We'll start blocking in some more of the foreground stuff too, I guess. Oh, right, I forgot this. This tower. Phew. Oh, hi D-Birch. Hi. I'm drawing a new title screen for our fan game. I'll put this here. Yummy! Hi! Hope you're doing well. You miss your spacey time? Hey, sweetie? Ah! Thank you for stopping by and hang with us. I'm doing arty stuff. Do I still have my drawing tablet? Hold on a second. Okay, drawing arm. That's the arm. Shadow. Let's rise again. Liberating everything that's not your friend. I don't see it in my... Oh, wait. There we go. Haha. It's been a while since I used this. Cool. Okay, that's better. Thanks for the warm welcome. You know I've been subathoning, so I haven't had the chance, but this gives you the comfort you need. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I hope the subathon is going well. I'm not sure how I would handle a subathon on this channel. Like, the best idea I have is that I could have like a charity subathon when the game is closer to being finished. And like, the subathon would end when the game's complete. Or at least the content that we can actually show. Because we don't want to spoil the end game stuff for obvious reasons. You can give me tips, but always just do your comfort. Yeah, thank you. I'm really interested to see what Sonic and Shadow Generations is going to be like. Because the way it's described on the official website makes it seem like the Shadow campaign is its own like fully featured length game.
Rod Rauner gifted a tier 1 sub to Yomi Quinley. They have given one.
Thank you for gifting a sub, Yomi. Enjoy your emotes. Okay, so we can put this here. There we go. Didn't even notice that it ran out? Yeah, that happens sometimes. Oh, right, I forgot the clock faces. Okay, let's put it this way. Oh gosh, okay. Let's do this. Something like that. Any ideas what I want to use those 2 commission pieces for? Oh yeah, those ones. The artist did such a really good job. I was thinking maybe at some point I could commission a new stream schedule overlay, and then I could like specifically use those animations in it. I could also maybe like commission a new like ending and intermission screens maybe that could use them. Like a new, like, I could use them as part of a new, like, graphic for the BRB screen instead of me sitting on my car. That might be cool. Oh, okay. We're getting there, we're getting there.
Spacey 56 high, Spacey 56 wiggle,
Spacey 56 wiggle, Spacey 56 head pat, Spacey 56 mega spin. Thank you so much for the 6 months. Oh my gosh, thank you for your support. All right, let's just keep going. I'm thinking about this too hard. Move this over a little bit. Too close to the road. There we go. So the little rooftops looking a little bit steep. Let's move it over a bit. Okay, cool. Actually, let's pull this way. Like that. There we go. That looks better. I could probably reuse this rooftop over here. Nice. Pixar has the advantage of details being implied rather than rendered. Yeah, imagine drawing this in HD. I could not imagine. Kudos to artists who are able to pull that sort of thing off. Okay, move this right here. Nice. Phew. I kind of have to draw some stuff here. Maybe we could draw... Maybe we could put like a wall here. And kind of imply that this whole section is at a lower elevation. Ah! I forgot. The road is not on this layer. So in that case, what I will do... just cut this out, paste it here, and just put it on the road layer. Yeah, something like that. And kind of like imply more wall over here. How are the buildings looking here? Okay. Here we go. Nice. 20 plus buildings? Yeah, you could say that. I'd say it's more like 50 buildings. Avano! Welcome, raiders! Thank you so much for the raid. Yeah. I have a hunch that maybe you all are fans of a certain Purple Bat musician VTuber. Well, I am part of an exclusive club made up entirely of Purple Bat musician VTubers. So exclusive, in fact, that there's only 2 members, Vanilla and myself. Erua. Oh, I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but welcome. Yeah, what y'all do on your stream? Well, welcome. We're having like a nice chill drawing stream today. I'm drawing a new title screen for our hololive fan game. Area is fine? Okay, well, good to know. Purple Bat Musician VTuber Gang has the same energy as Shadow Wizard Money Gang, but with more E. Yeah, exactly. E. Purple Bat Musician VTuber Gang. I want to do a collab with Offenel at some point that is like... Because Offenel's been doing these like track in an hour challenges on his channel, where he challenges himself to compose a music track in an hour. And I think it'd be cool if we were like to like double team on that, and then I could like contribute like melodies and stuff on my end. I've never done that sort of thing under a time pressure like that, so I don't know how it's gonna turn out. But I'll do my best. Definitely a fun idea. Yeah, it does sound like fun. Ah! Why is it... Oh. I drew on the wrong layer here. That's better. You kind of did that today? Porter teased his new album with a track preview and you flipped it? That's so cool! That sounds awesome. Congratulations to your friendo on the album release. Ugh. My goodness. Just noticed something on my tablet. It's got no cables. It's a wireless tablet, of course. Well, actually that's not true. The cable's on the bottom part that you can't see. Oh yeah, I'm drawing pixel art in A-Sprite. Everyone I've talked to pronounces A-Sprite differently. I'm not sure what the proper pronunciation is, but I just say A-Sprite. A friend of yours uses A-Sprite? Good program? It is. What I like about it is just its simplicity. Like, it does exactly what you would need for pixel art and nothing more. It doesn't have any of the complicated like Photoshop-esque features that are like inherently unnecessary for pixel art. Alright, that's cool. Yeah, put a little courtyard here. Some pathways. And then I guess we could put some more rooftops here. Right there. Yeah, I pronounce Godot like, you know, like Godot. I used to pronounce it Godot, but I think that's not correct, so I switched it up. You have a wired one on your desk? It's a Wacom tablet? Nice. I've been curious to like try out a tablet for myself and see if it's easier on my hands than the like dual mouse setup they have right now. Let's put one of those let's put one of those bell towers here. Oh, I should say it's like a bell-shaped tower, not an actual bell tower. There we go. It's too tall. Wait, no, it's supposed to be in the foreground, never mind. There we go. Put that here. And I should probably change the... no, the color's fine. I'll just add the highlight. Nice. Let me move it up a little bit. Oh, space is really starting to fill out now. And I think it might be fun to add some, like, video gamey platforms and stuff, just like there is in the actual stage. You heard someone say recently it was Godot because the logo is a robot, but as an English major, you can't help but go for Godot first. Yeah, me too. The friend of mine that originally taught me how like Godot's node system works pronounces it Godot, so that's where I kind of got it from. I can love this song, oh my gosh. T. Lopes always cooks. You say Godot when in Portuguese and Godot when on English. Oh, okay. That's a neat way of doing it. Alright, that's cool. There we go. Miss Bat, do you play any shmups? Dedicated shmup games, not really. I haven't played one in a long time. That being said, I have played shmups, I've played games that have shmup mini games in them. Those are quite fun. I did play an arcade shmup, like an old school one, with my friend Ashley back when we were doing the Ashley's Arcade thing on stream. That was really fun. I'd love to play that again with her sometime. I'm also curious to see if maybe Ashley can pull me down the Toho rabbit hole. Kind of introduce me to Toho on our next collab stream. I think that'd be cool. Okay, let's fix this up, make it bell-shaped. Nice. Oops, okay. There we go. Your main experience with shmups is the obligatory penultimate shmup stage in platformers. Yeah, me too. Which one did I play again? What was the name of it? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Is something star or something? Well, was anyone there for that stream? Do you remember the name of the shmup that Ashley and I played? It's kind of an interesting mix between like a fighting game and a shmup, to where like all the gameplay is just like a versus match, and it had like a really like colorful, cute like art style. No, not Blazing Star. Oh, Elfie Twinkle Star Sprites. Yeah, that was the one. That was so charming. Oh my goodness. And like I can tell just from the few matches that were played that it's got a lot of competitive depth to it. But it's like such a novel concept that I haven't really seen prior to that point. But that stream was a lot of fun. I really liked that like Ashley was basically just like picking the games for us, and it was like completely I went into them blind with no like prior like context. Feels nice to turn your brain off in that regard. Welcome back, Matthew. Hi. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so I guess we could like make a building here. Make like a long one, it doesn't matter because it's like in the background. Right here. And then we could put like a tower here. Let's make one like this. Kind of triangular. And then we want to put more in the foreground. Oh gosh, this is so much building. But we're getting close to properly fully filling out this space a little bit. And I'll probably worry about like the super nitty-gritty of the buildings, like in terms of detail off stream. but I just want to get like the blocks and the basic shapes out so that like I can see how it feels with the way the background is right now. You think you should make some popcorn? Oh yeah, go for it. I like I like using our air popper for popcorn. And then we use like natural butter for it. Let's see. Well, let's put like one that's like this, I guess. And then a smaller one. Alright, cool. Oh my goodness. And we gotta like surround the bell tower with buildings too. But it's looking pretty good, pretty good. I like me gusta. Me gusta. I could probably take a little bit of a shortcut at this point and start copying and pasting buildings that are roughly the same scale. Like, okay, so clear this out. Where's that background? Okay, I want to grab a transparent color so I can use the paint bucket here to fill this in. Hi, Don. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Oh, Yummy, you're so sweet. Like, I've said this multiple times already, but like, I just love like the overlap between our communities. So many underwings are assistants and vice versa. Okay. Let's take this building. Maybe we can put it here. That works for me. And we could take this row of buildings right here. Dun, dun. Good people, seriously, Spacey, you foster an amazing community and inspire many. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I do my best. Like, I don't think I'll ever reach, like, the heights of, like, someone who, like, streams full-time. But I do my best to kind of, like, foster a nice, chill place. Hang out and play games and share my love for game making. Okay, so since this is a bit, oh, wait, whoops, I noticed something. Okay, I want to... Where? Okay. Clear that out. Okay, I'll move the bell tower away somewhere else. Well, the tower with the bell-shaped roof. It's not a real bell tower. There we go. Put that there. Oh, thank you, Rob. You're just so in love with this color palette. Thank you. Yeah, I love working with like night color palettes. I'll just put the tower like right here in the middle. But it is actually a little bit smaller, so I'll put it over here. So let's straighten out these buildings, fix them up a bit. Nice. Okay. There we go. Put this here. Yeah, I should fix up this rooftop right here too. Wow. I'll move this over a little bit. Whoops. There we go. Boink. Drawing streams are so interesting to me, like in a positive way, because like when I'm just drawing like this, it feels like I'm not doing anything to like keep people like watching the stream. But like in the context of someone who doesn't usually do pixel art, it just kind of like feels like I'm bringing this like drawing to life. And I think that's pretty cool. I am receiving a DM. Oh, okay, who's this? Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm part of the Discord server for Engine Simulator. Really fascinating stuff. It's kind of like a program for like that's in development that's for like procedurally generating like car engine sounds. And like I bet like a tool like that would be like very useful for like racing games. It kind of like the way it's handled kind of reminds me of the way that you layer instruments in a music track. But I'm very impressed with what that team is doing, so from like an audio standpoint. This is looking pretty good. I just need to fill out this part over here real quick. Well, yeah, I'll just see if I can like swipe some buildings from other places to like help block in the space. Maybe. Let me try this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm part of so many Discord servers. But surprisingly, I'm not really that dangerously close to the 200 server limit. I wish they'd let you join more than 200 servers though, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, that's cool. Nice. So I feel like at this point, actually I could maybe flip this one horizontally. That looks weird, never mind. I'll just draw them by hand. We'll make this one a bit flatter. Nice. Okay, so here, I guess we kind of like do this. Pull this up here. Something like that. Maybe it's a little too... it's a little too wide on this side. That's better. Cool. Yeah, most racing games get away with just like doing a pitch bend on like recorded audio of like a car in real life. That works quite well for the most part. But if you want to be a little more like nitty gritty with it for whatever reason, it can pay off to have like many more layers representing like different like parts and pieces of the engine that produce the sound. And I think that's what Engine Simulator is going for. Which I quite like. I like engine sounds are something that has always fascinated me. Like the fact that all those itty bitty pieces like contribute to like the overall like sound. Much in the way that like certain like music instruments are constructed almost. Except in the case of like motor vehicles, it's not like the main focus of the vehicle. Like the main focus is to just make like a car that goes fast. But it's like an interesting byproduct that each one has like a unique like sound to it. Yeah, meanwhile electric cars are like... like, there's so much cool stuff you could do with electric cars that they're just not doing for some reason. You could, like, give it any sound you want. You just have to put, like, the proper, like, instrumentation inside. And I also feel like it should be, like, considered a safety issue if a vehicle doesn't produce some kind of noise when it's moving. Because, like, there are folks who are, like, kind of, like, hard of hearing that kind of rely on, like, the deep rumble of a car engine to know when it's coming. And kind of, like, avoid crossing the road at that point. Do some electrics fake engine sounds via the speakers? I never heard that before, but it'd be cool if they did. And if they did in a way that sounds, like, quite convincing. But I don't, like, personally, I don't think the tech is there with electric vehicles. Yeah, for me to feel, like, safe, like, learning how to use one. At least in terms of the location that I live in. Because there's not a lot of, like, electric charging stations out here. And I have to drive a pretty long distance to get to, like, the city where most of the things are. But if I was living in a city, like if there was a lot of like stop and go traffic in like a very like crowded city area, then I think that's a very good place to have like at least a hybrid vehicle. But like the way that most like rural areas are structured, it's still like more suited to like a gas machine. Plus I kind of like, I'm just used to like the feedback that an internal combustion engine gives. Like I can tell just by the way it feels to drive whether something's wrong with it or something's about to go wrong. Which is not really a thing that you can do with electric vehicles. Oh yeah, this song. Can you tell what two songs this is remixing? Yeah, rural areas in general in my country are, like, not very accommodating for public transit. I mean, like, the ideal thing is that you wouldn't need a car to begin with, just to, like, do daily stuff. You'd be able to use public transit, and then having a car would be more of, like, a fun thing on the side. But in most places, it's, like, essential to have a car. Despacito. Oh, I gave it away, but still. I need to add more Silver Gunner rips to my playlist. I just get a kick out of the way they remix tracks. Yeah, this is literally a Despacito remix of the Plains of Passage from Shovel Knight. Okay, so I could make a taller variant of this building, and I will do that by physically smushing it. Smush. Smush. And then we kind of bring this down. Despacito. The first time I heard that, I heard this mix, like, I literally screamed. I was like, what? Oh yeah, it is Silver Gunner, if I'm not mistaken. Ah! I meant to highlight. Like, it's too big. It's too big. I'll just put this one down here, and then I'll make a shrunken variant. There we go. Okay. Cool. Oh, Saturn, hi. Hope you're doing well. Well. Am I drawing with my right hand here? I should be waving with my left hand, so it doesn't look weird. Okay. Oh, thank you for hydrate. Alright, I'll take Zippy out of my real-life skull glass. Oh, I've never seen that icon next to Mike's name. Oh, that's for cheering 5,000 bits. Oh my goodness. Piers! Thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. I'm Spacey Bottlatelli. I'm a Gadgeteer Bat and a game developer. And I'm working on drawing a title screen. Well, a new title screen. We've had a title screen for a while that's been like a placeholder. Yeah. Wait. I know you. You're our Pierce. Right. Let's go. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Pierce is one of our testers. Yeah, you're that one. Okay, yeah. The chances of running into more than one Pierce in a given day are low, but not zero. So that's no problem. You recall your sister has a skull glass too, but you think it was meant to hold the candle, not portable liquids. Yeah, my favorite golf store recently released a new set of homeware that includes a whole bunch of like skull-themed like glassware. I just got a couple of drinking glasses for now, just to see how they feel. But I really like the way that they feel, so I think I'm gonna get like the wine glass variants too that they put out. They also have ones in different colors, but I prefer clear. I like being able to see the liquid that I'm drinking. Dun, 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 dun. Gas! Ah, Mike, thank you so much for the 5,000 biddies. Yeah! Thank you for your support. Oh my gosh, I can't get over. Just like the people who just keep like sending bits and bits and bits and bits and subs and subs and subs. But I appreciate that. I appreciate for your support very much. Thank you. What drink am I drinking? I was drinking orange juice before, but after the orange juice emptied in my skull glass, I poured some water in it. And it is now water with a slight orange flavor. Speaking of which, let me refill it. It's almost gone. Your badge is red now? Let's go! That looks awesome. Ah, good stuff. That is the noise of me refilling my skull mug with more water. Welcome to the Spacey ASMR stream. You know what would be fun? I think if I can figure out a way to protect my privacy, my private information, it might be fun this month to have Spacey Does Taxes ASMR. And I could include sounds of the keyboard typing and maybe me scribbling on paper, even though it's being filed electronically. And me clicking through my bank information to look for deductibles. That might be a fun way to kind of make it a bit more interesting to do. And to just give a chance to it would technically just be like a just chatting stream, but within the context of, oh, I'm working on my taxes. Does the skull mug cry if I overfill it? No, but it does sweat. Oh, I remember that, Pierce. I remember the visual novel someone made, that the anime style visual novel where it literally helps you do your taxes IRL, and Steam had to pull them from the store page because the program would you have to input your actual private information in order to play the game. So that was not a good thing. So I feel like the town's in a pretty good place. I just want to add a few more buildings over on the right side to convey that it just keeps going. So I could just do this maybe. Da, 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 da. I'll just put it here for now. And I could maybe yeah, these buildings seem like they're roughly the size that we need, so I could put stuff over here. Yeah, I'll do that. So, okay. I'm gonna do a new layer for now. Just until I, fix this. Because I don't want any of... I don't want any of the buildings that are only halfway here. Yeah. Spacey music for Spacey stream? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Da, 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 da. I watched a very good video essay on, like, I think the title was something like, why do we remember Super Mario Galaxy? I'd love to have a stream sometime where we just watch videos together, like video essays. But, like, he was kind of getting into, like, how, like, Mario Galaxy's atmosphere is just, like, so unlike any Mario game before or after. In, like, a good way. Nintendo needs to let Koizumi cook more. Yeah, I agree. Wholeheartedly. I'd love to, like, collab with Koizumi someday. Imagine if that was actually possible. I think before I even, like, ever, like, would be able to consider, collabing with, like, famous Japanese game developers, I'd have to learn the language. But it is on my bucket list to, like, learn more Japanese. Okay. The perspective here is a little weird, but we could roll with it. Okay, there's a skew feature. No, it's not gonna work. I'll just do this, whatever. And then I'll kind of, like, pull this back down. And I'll just move this entire building, like, closer to be, like, down here. But I need to move this over the building. There we go. Ta-da! Okay, cool. I should probably be closer to the street. There we go. So now what we can do is put a road here. No. Okay, I want the road to be like this. And it kind of curves this way. Nice. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and merge this layer down, since I'm satisfied with that. How would my model look with braided hair? I think that'd be super cute. Oh, that reminds me, my art mama, Akihika, has commissions open right now. I have 2 ideas for commissions I could propose to her. I could propose that, like, her help with, like, designing a jousting outfit for me, like a jousting knight, with kind of like a sci-fi look. I think that would be like my action-y outfit. I was also thinking maybe I could commission, like, a turnaround sheet that has a front, back, and side view of my default outfit. And that way I can use that as a basis for commissioning somebody for a 3D model. So I don't know what to decide, but I think I have to decide, like, by tonight if I'm gonna, like, catch the window that the commissions are open in. Action bad. Like, the character turnaround would be, like, I think I could commission the character turnaround if I can't like properly gather like references for my jousting outfit. So like either way, I could try like I can like inquire about a slot. Oh, this is looking pretty good. Pretty good. I feel like I just want to like have buildings surround like the entire perimeter. So that way it's not like too out of place that there's no buildings over here. We can just say that like Belltown is just like a circular area, almost. Yeah. Okay, put this here. Tall building. Small, small. Kind of a tower here. Yeah. So let's keep building rooftops. Let's do a taller one first. Swimsuit outfit. Yeah, that's all set except for the rigging. I feel like, actually, now that I think about it, it might be good to do the jousting outfit, because I think if I approach my rig papa and inquire about like availability for commissions, if I have 2 outfits instead of 1, that might increase my chances. Because it feels like a more significant step to take. Because like he's extremely busy nowadays. I'm hoping that this will be the year that I finally get more outfits. Okay. Let's do a smaller building now. Any other types of outfits I'd like to get? I think it'd be cool to have a gothic outfit too. And then I could get like a bespoke overlay specifically for October. That's... Okay, this is too small now. So we're getting closer to the foreground. Okay. Nice. I kind of have one. Yeah, I suppose. But like you could, like something where you could really tell it's supposed to be like spooky goth. Something similar to Beta Telly, maybe. Because I do have my bob cut hairstyle that kind of matches what I used to look like. Looking pretty good. I should probably start blocking in like the building shape here, since we are super close to the foreground. Da, 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 da. Whoops. Okay. And we don't really need to have a lot of detail over here, because this is where Crony's going to be standing. She's going to obscure this whole half. Well, not this half, but this like corner area. But yeah, like compared to when we were just starting the stream, we had no buildings, and look at all of this. Let's go. So let me move the layers downwards just so we can get a clearer view. Awesome. Yeah, I think with a little bit more polish. Something else that I think would be cool to add is on the outskirts of town. I could add like a train track, and we could see like the trains that we ride on in the Carnival Railway stage. If we do that, then I think that covers every single stage in World of Time represented in the title screen. It's like you're playing SimCity and have a high enough population for a city hall. Yeah. You're rather geepy today, Apps? You'll sign off in a bit? Yeah, it's been a sleepy day, isn't it? So, yeah, get yourself some rest. Okay, so now that's said, that's all set for now. I kind of want to lean into the fact, because you know how, like, this side's purple and this side, like, leans more into blue? It'd be cool to have something, like... It'd be cool to have that reflected in the town as well, where, like, the buildings on the left side are more purpley, and the buildings on the right side are more, like, bluey. I don't know how I would pull that off, though. Maybe, like, even we could add a little bit more green, like, in the bottom right corner. Just to kind of go with, like, the chromatic transition. But then again, Crony herself, she has that, like, blue cape. So, I could flip the direction of the two backgrounds. Let me see how that looks. How did I set up the layers? BG, that, Storm Cloud. Okay, so it's these four, I think. Yeah, like that. Not bad. Oh, right, I have to flip the mountains, too. Which one is that? Okay, it's this one. There we go. Yeah, I guess it depends on what would be more of a focal point. Would it be the tornado in Jewel Cyclone, or the giant clock in the background of Sands of Time? I think it would be the tornado. So it's probably best to keep the tornado on the right side, just to kind of like contrast with Crony in the bottom left, since I would want to add some cape physics. I actually have like an early draft of what I wanted to do for this title screen. Let's see, where did I put it? Okay, here it is. See, this is what I was aiming for. Like originally. Like this is just like a very rough doodle, like where like I was like kind of like formulating my ideas. Here's Crony in the bottom left, and then looking over you can see the town stuff. And I had like a train tracks here to represent Carnival Railway, and then the tornado and Jewel Cyclone, and then the hourglass and Sands of Time. Having like the full hourglass would be like a very striking like set piece, but I think that would be a bit too much, given that the logo is overlapping. So it's probably a bit too much detail for our purposes. Also, I have saved. So I think from here, I just need to kind of like sketch out Crony. But I'm gonna do something that I have done for a few other instances, where I'm gonna rotoscope a 3D model of her. So let me see if Blender will cooperate with us in terms of like being capturable. Okay, I'm gonna reduce the size of the window to match that of my drawing program. I'll actually make it a bit smaller, because we don't really need the model to be that large. I just, like, the way I handle is that I pose the model the way I want to, and then just take a screenshot, and then, like, kind of, like, draw over it. Use it as a reference point. Okay, window capture. There we go. I guess we could keep... No, we don't need to keep the cursor. I should probably increase the size a little bit, actually. Wow. There we go. And then I'm just gonna move this behind everything. Drawing, and then I need to rename it. Blender. Okay, cool. So now that we are in Blender, I will just delete all the default stuff. And, okay. I've taken Zippy. Alright, we're gonna import. So, somebody named Warpstar15 made a very good fan-made crony model that is pretty close to how her model actually looks in 2D. She has an official 3D model, but it's not something that Cover has released yet. Okay. Just waiting for it to load. I see the hourglass shape on my mouse cursor. Mom, let me take another sippy while I'm waiting. Oh, there we go. There she is. So, as we can see, we have Crony here. Now, we'll need to pose her with the bones and stuff to make like so that she's not like T-posing. So we can do that real quick. I want to select the bones, and then we need to go into pose mode. Some models will have like inverse kinematics, which I think is represented by the green arrows. Well, let's see, I want to rotate this on Y-axis. I want her arms to be down. So, okay, that was 35 degrees. There we go. Oh, no, wrong direction. Yeah, it's just like posing an action figure almost. There we go. Now, it doesn't need... I don't need to get too fancy with the posing, just enough to be like a good reference point, and then I could kind of like adjust it as necessary. So I don't need to do anything else, really. Maybe lower the arms just a little bit more, so they're even more of a neutral stance. Well... something like that might be cool is because, like, Crony spends most of the game without her clock halo, which in this game is referred to as the Chrono Gear. It might be cool if after a certain point in the story, when you've made enough progress to actually get her Chrono Gear back, she'll get the clock halo in the title screen. And since, like, she's facing away from us, like, towards the city, it would be, like, a very prominent feature. I don't know if that would be too much, though, given that the game's logo has the Chrono Gear in it. So from here, we should hide the bones, I think. Okay, I need to cross-reference this with the perspective of this. So the question is, do we want to show the whole body or just like the top half? I don't think it should be the full body, maybe. But I'll screenshot the whole body, and then we'll just kind of like play around with it and see what a good pose would be. My experience with Blender is kind of like sporadic. Like, I'm glad they have the search function in it to where you can find how to do certain things, and that learning how to do certain things is just a Google search away, because I forget how to do stuff in Blender so quickly. It's just insane how complicated this program is. So I wonder if there's a way to adjust the field of view, because I don't want the field of view to be like too intense. Like, I want it to be lower than what it is right now. Let me see if there's a way that we can adjust that. So Google search to the rescue. Blender, change field of view. What the heck? Oh, this is so... How? Camera settings for view 4. Is it down here? Oh, I see a camera. Wait. It doesn't do anything. Starting to feel the steam coming from my brain. I have to go into... Wait, where's camera? Hold the mouse button? I've tried holding the mouse button, it doesn't do anything still. Oh, viewport display? No, it's not there. It's not smoke, it's steam. Steam from the steamed thoughts we're having. We're cooking. We're learning Blender. I'm gonna... Okay, how to change... Okay, press 5 on your numpad to toggle into orthographic view. I don't have a numpad on my keyboard. No! Let's see. Is that for Blender? Hit N while hovering in the 3D viewport. Oh, I see a few new options here. Oh gosh. What if I click these? There we go. No, but it moves out of orthographic view when I rotate. How do I keep it? Virtual keyboard? Oh, okay. On-screen keyboard. The on-screen keyboard doesn't have a numpad either. What the heck? I can click the view tab. Oh. Okay. Camera. It's under the item tab. Where's the item tab? Okay, I can change the viewpoint there. Okay, aligned view. Area. Oh my goodness. What the heck? I suppose if I zoom out enough, the perspective will be a bit less intense. Because if we're keeping in mind the resolution of the game, I think this size should be enough. Let's try that. Okay, so I want to select a mode where like the cursor is not like visible. I wonder if we can do that with viewport shading, maybe? No. View, perspective, ortho? Where's the perspective? Okay, here's global. Oh, here? No. Well, that's not it. Oh, here we go. Numpad 5. Let's go! Awesome! Thank you, David. It wasn't exact, but it did lead me to the correct solution. So now when we compare this to our drawing, I'm gonna pivot over to it real quick just to make sure. So maybe something like this should be okay. I'm gonna take a snapshot there. And then we'll just kind of paste it into drawing program. Well, I'm gonna paste it into Paint just so that I can grab grab the model. All right, so now let us make a new layer. Boop, 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 boop. Actually, a layer behind Crony, because we're not going to draw directly on the layer with the model. Yeah, something like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. And then maybe what I could do as well is... Okay. Maybe I could turn her head a little bit just so you can kind of see, like, one of her eyes. Or like this. This could be fine, too. Just kind of keep her mysterious. But I'm gonna paste this here, and then we'll get to etching out the details. I will use her HUD portrait as a base for the colors, and then we can adjust based on like how the lighting's gonna be. Let's start with the cape, because that's like very like obvious, like it takes up a lot of space in the drawing. You found a way to show numpad on the virtual keyboard? There should be a button called options within the keyboard. Click that and then click the box turn on numeric keypad. Oh, thank you, Rob. I will keep that in mind next time I pull it up. Oh, thank you, Lockdown. We're just gonna block in her basic shape for now, and then I'll go to her reference sheet, her official reference sheet, for some of the nitty-gritty details. Okay, so there's that. And then we'll do the shoulder pads next, like all the poofy shoulders. This is the very same rotoscoping technique that I use for some of the cutscene sprites. Like, if you recall the intro stage, the part where it shows like a close-up of like her legs like stepping up the steps, and then her hand reaching out to grab the golden gear. I use the same technique, and it has proven to be quite a useful shortcut in order to like convey the feeling that I want to convey. Because I'm not super experienced with like traditional 2D digital art, especially when it comes to like drawing like characters. But thankfully there are artists on our team that are like a lot more experienced, so if all else fails, I can rely on their skill and expertise to kind of like guide me through the rest of the process. Or even just like take it over for me if we need to. Yep, we're just basically tracing over. But since we were the one, since we came up with our own like angle and everything, it'll look like unique enough. Let's see. So I guess we can kind of do this. Now she's got these stripes right here. I might have to fudge the angle of them a little bit, but... And I usually save the rotoscoping for parts of the body outside of the face. And then for the face I will hand draw it, so that way it looks consistent with the dialogue portraits. do this. It doesn't have to be 100% exact. Like, I can fudge a few things for the sake of making it look good as a 2D sprite. Well, if I'm not mistaken, there's a little bit of skin here. And then kind of like that's where the black undershirt comes in. Okay, how did this go again? I'm gonna pull up another cutscene sprite real quick. Just to double check how I drew that. Ba-ba-da. Okay, so that part down there is gray. Da, 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 da. Then we've got a white part here. Alright, cool. And then we can draw like by default the model has her hands kind of like open. But we'll be able to draw it like kind of like closed around her sword. Da, 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 da. Semi-solid platform. Nice. So there's that. Okay, I need to look at a model reference on my secondary monitor just to make sure. There we go. So that part is gold. And I kind of want to take after the way the model is shaded in Blender. Kind of use that as a reference for how to handle like the colors, but we have to keep in mind that we are dealing with a limited color palette, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Nice. Make the hand a little bit bigger. Add a dark gray so I can add details for the fingers. Excellent. Maybe add a bit of like some extra shading here now that we have this other color to work with. yes, there's also a blue stripe that goes down here. Yeah, another Ridge Racer banger. Type 4 is where it really got its riz. So I really like the Ridge Racer games from 4 onwards.
It's Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer.
Ridge Racer. Okay, we also have the skirt, which I believe the one on this side is where it's kind of like weirdly trimmed. But I won't worry about that, I'll just do the full length. Okay, so I'll just use a lighter color when we're dealing with black to denote the outlines. Very common technique, especially for like cartoonish graphics. Do I have another shade of gray? I think I do. This one. Oh, no, that's the same. I need something lighter. So that's like that, and okay. There's kind of like a slit here. I also need to bring in that second shade of blue. That will be very useful. And since the cape is facing away from our light source, we'll probably want to make most of it like that darker color of blue. Ah, nice. Nice. Cool. Okay, and then we'll just put some blue around here. Let's see. Okay, so here I want to add a little bit of like she's got like this lace pattern. There we go. Looks weird over here. That's better, I think. And then like kind of do this. I think that looks pretty cool. Maybe for a little bit of like depth, I'll add some more right here. Okay, let's use a darker color actually, so it's not mistaken. Okay, I need to take a quick refresher, just to like do stretch and refill my water and freshen up. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Spacey Bartoltelli will return after the break.
Welcome back. Did you miss me?
E.
Talking about Bionicle? Thank you for your patience, everyone. I got some more water. I'm going to pour it in my skull mug. Well, skull glass, I should say. And I shall take sippy. What good memories do I have of Bionicle? I never got into it. Like, the only thing I remember about Bionicle, well, I remember two things. One was one of the commercials in the 90s, where like the dad is like embarrassing his son by trying to like get into Bionicle himself, and he's like, "I'm the Bionic Man," and I also remember the meme that someone. You remember the meme where like someone made someone made a Wario Bionicle. I gotta find the picture. Okay, hold on a second. I'll find it. Look at him! That's so good! Well, that's not even the funniest part. The funniest part is that the person who posted it, they just said Wario Bionicle and then 2 line breaks and then Wario Bionicle. This screenshot is like 10 years old, by the way. Oh my gosh, I'm crying. So yeah, those are the only 2 memories I have of Bionicle. Hold on, you take sippy. Oh my goodness. Once a day you should aim to laugh, you should aim to cry, and you should aim to, what was the third one? Like, be happy, I guess? I think there was 3. I don't know if there was 3 or 2, but it was like a saying. Oh my goodness, okay. Blow my nose real quick. Wario is like perfect meme bait. Like, Wario could literally show up in any meme and it would be funny just because it has Wario in it. He's just like the perfect little gremlin. Alright, so making pretty good progress on this. Yeah, Wario from the PS4. And I also really like the, oh look guys, look, it's my greatest creation, Wario Land 4 on the Game Boy Advance. Okay.
Hello, it's me,
Yeah.
Super Mario on the
PS4! Woohoo! Okay. Where was I? Okay, so this part's the gray part. I don't know if I don't know if I'll like this specific pose and angle. But the only way to find out is to just go for it. And then if you need to adjust it later, then you have a good starting point. Because like I could go for either like an angle like this, or maybe I could do one where she's closer to the camera, but is kind of like facing more to the side. Or I could even do one where she's like farther away, where like you can see her whole body, and then like she could have like one leg like stepping up on like top of the edge of the roof, right here. So I have a few ideas I could try if this one ends up not like fitting with. I've received a. Oh, never mind. I thought it was a text message, but. Oh yeah, Health Sword, is that the one? Where he's like, and it's a me, Wario, on the PC. Oh my god! Yeah, one of our pixel artists is just like a huge like Wario fan. So we got to hear all the greats. Okay, so from here. Okay, so for is it for just the one leg that she's got like the thigh, or for both? I'll just do black throughout for now. I'll do this. On this part, I guess I could make that black. And there's kind of a gold stripe like going all the way up. Oh, okay, I guess there's like a there's kind of like a heart shape, like an upside down heart. Going this way. Okay, that's better. And kind of along the edges we've got. Okay. Like this. Oh, yeah, Paige Barkey. Oh, Jorobron, hi. Hope you're doing well. We're drawing a title screen. Well, a new one. Something that really, like, more properly conveys what the setting is like. Because what we've been using now, it looks nice, but it's also like, it could fit any context. Alright, so now we're doing, like, the veil. So this is kind of interesting. So kind of do like this, I guess. Trip. You're good. March is here and it came in like a lion. Nice. Is that a good thing or? Okay, lamb days are the ones that rains, right? And then the lion days are the sunshine. So we've been getting quite a lot of sun today. We actually had like a snowstorm a couple days ago that kind of threatened to knock out the power. But thankfully we were spared from any power outages. It's sunny over here? Nice. Yeah, it's been sunny all day over here too. And it's been like in the high 40s. Super nice day. I can't wait for all the snow to be gone so I can actually like stay outside and hang out for a while. It'd be a perfect way to just walk my puppies because they've been cooped up inside all winter because of how the weather's been. So I'm sure they can't wait to go on daily walks again. So it's kind of like this. She's got the same lace thing going on. So I'll just add that too. Nice. Thank you so much for the follow. 4338, welcome, welcome. We're just doing some drawing. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, just kind of go over like this. Is Spacey feeling well? I'm feeling quite well, thank you. I can't believe it's 4 p.m. already, oh my goodness. We're only like an hour off before my usual end time. I guess time flies when you're having fun. It's 1 p.m. for you. Nice. Made so much progress too. Yeah, that's true. I think it's because most of it was spent like doing the buildings, and those were kind of like more of like a Zen thing where you just kind of forget about time as you're working on them. Yeah, something like that. And I'm sure I could like tweak the edges a little bit to make it feel more like flowing cloth. But for now, it's a good starting point. Okay, cool. Maybe I could do that with some of the shapes down here too. Just kind of make them a little bit softer by using a darker color. Wow. Okay. So now how are we doing here? I could add a little bit of like cloth fold here, just to better convey that it's kind of like drooping over like a chain headband. It's so difficult to describe Crony's outfit in words. There we go. Oh my goodness. We can just kind of do this. And I feel like it's the same thing as the cape, where the inside should probably be the darker color. Let's see, do I have a lighter gray that I'm using for her palette? No, doesn't look like it. So I'll do that. But before I do, I will take a darker color here so we can still see the cloth folds despite it being darker. Okay, that's cool. I'll fill these in with a darker color too. Okay. I could probably... Could probably add some of those cloth folds like to this part to make it feel a bit better, but this is a good starting point. So now we draw the head. Okay, so we've got the chains that come out here like this. If I zoom in Blender, I can see the details a little bit better. Yeah, those are the chains. Whoops, wrong color. Elaine takes sippy. So there's a lot of detail concentrated here. I think it's mostly just because of the hair bangs. So we'll do like that. And I think that should be good. Okay, we could kind of do this like that. Nice. And do I have a darker gray? I do. The same thing where we just kind of like let the rim lighting do the talking. How is that? Okay, so I should check. I'm checking Blender real quick to see how I should draw the bottom, like the hair bang that is like furthest away. Okay, I see. So it's something like that. Nice. Okay. How's that look? I think it looks pretty decent. So yeah, that's one of the ideas that I had. Where I could just like, one of them is I could just polish it up like this and have this be like where she's overlooking the city. I could also zoom in a bit more. I do feel like I want to show the swords though, so if anything, I think I would zoom out a little bit so we can see more of the body. Nice job, thank you. But overall, this is a fantastic starting point, I think, for the title screen. And once I import it into Godot, what I would do is I would separate it into different like layers. So like I basically like the actual like title screen background would just be like the crack separating the two skies, as well as the town and the balcony and Crony. I would, for the two backgrounds like here, I would just like use the same background layers as in their respective stages, but I would just like add like a clipping mask so that they only appear in their respective sides of the sky. Oh yeah, I saw the Capcom survey, and I think one of the questions mentioned the possibility of remaking the first 3 Mega Man games with like new technology. That's an interesting thought. Like nothing in the survey is actually guaranteed to happen, but like it's cool that they're actually like asking us. Oh, Dream Piece, really? Godot recently got a free visual scripting add-on in the asset store. So it's like Unreal Blueprints. I've never used Unreal Engine before, so I'm not sure how the blueprint system works. Yeah, I really like the Wily Wars. I want to play through that next Mega Manuary. Because the Wily Wars was where I first experienced the first 3 Mega Man games. Prior to that, I had only played Mega Man 6 on the NES. Well, plus most of the X series. But yeah, Wily Wars is very good, and it's super cool to hear about that fan remake of Mega Man 4 in the Wily Wars style. I think that'd be cool to like next Mega Manuary I could play through Wily Wars, and then play like the fan made like Mega Man 4 remake. Yeah, Drew, I really like wonder what it would have been like if they had gone through with their original plan to make Mega Man powered up to Mega Man 8. That would have been so cool. Yeah, the Wily Wars fan sequel. They want to do Mega Man 5 and Mega Man 6 too, but right now only 4 is done. Something about this looks a little lopsided, but that's fine. You'd much rather they give us Mega Man 12, 13, and 14 based on the Super Nintendo aesthetic? That would be so cool. I'd love to see another Mega Man game that has kind of the bouncy style of Mega Man 8, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think that was kind of like a relic of its era, almost. Even though I think that game is like super pretty. Welcome back, Blake. Hi. Yeah, so I think once I've settled on like a perspective for Crony, and like a size, then I will work on animating like just add a little bit of a blowing wind effect, where like her cape would billow in the wind, and as well as like her veil thing, and then her hair. Now I am curious. Because I do have... Okay, so that's like that. That's fine. I'm gonna add a new layer. And what I'll do is... I am going to draw her more zoomed out. So I'm taking a screenshot now. There we go. Okay, so that's that, and then I'm gonna shrink this down. So it'd be kind of like that. I draw her right leg to be a bit more dynamic. But that's another idea. I could also capture a pose of her where like she's looking a little bit to the side. I'm doing that in Blender right now where I'm gonna go into pose mode. And I'm gonna see if I can find like the neck rotator. Rotate Z. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, Thermal Bass. It's one of my favorite songs in the game. It's hard to pick a favorite song. So I like Thermal Bass, I like Fortunite, I like Jade Creek, I like Final Dreadnought 1. I like the final boss music. Okay, so this was my third idea. Where, like, it's kind of like the one I already have, but it's closer. And, like, her head is tilted a little bit more so we can see, like, the face profile. That might be cool. But for now, I think this is like a good starting point to start importing this into Godot to see how it looks. And then I can start like animating the background and stuff. So I'm gonna save this. So we don't need the logo. Okay, starting to separate this into layers. Okay, title. So there's this. Then the ledge. When you're by my side, there's nothing I don't know. There's nothing to decide. Apart from where we want to go. Okay, here. Okay, I kind of got weird with the layers here. So what I want here is... Okay, this is all one layer, so I'm saving this. Their world, and you can't be mine. Don't have to worry when you're by my side. Okay, so this might be a little tricky to set up. So I'll have a mask here. Okay, save this. And then now we kind of like flip this. to where it's this side that has the solid color. To another world, and you can't be mine. Okay, there's that. Okay, that's good. So now let me restore all this stuff. Okay, so I'll keep this handy as a reference. I gotta save the original A-Sprite file again. Nice. Alright, to go. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, so from here, I'll just keep this like this, and then, okay, so we have this gear layer. I'm just gonna hide this for now. I'll put this whole layer into, its own node, and then I'll hide that node. Okay, background gear. So now we can simply hide this, and then we can add an entirely new template for our new title screen. So I'll name this background, world. E. Okay, we'll add a sprite, so it's offset to not be centered. I want the pivot to be the top left. So in the file system, I'm going to find all the title graphics that I just made. There they are. So this is like background 1. And background 2. And then let's add this, okay, background line. And for background 1 and background 2, I'm gonna go into the visibility tab and set it to clip children and draw them. So that way we can add the respective skies in. So at this point, yeah, I'm just gonna start plugging in the rest of the layers real quick. Background layer. So here is the town. Here is the ledge. Ow, the ledge. And here is our protagonist. Okay, yeah, I'm sure I can figure out a more dynamic pose that looks more interesting, but for now, that's fine. And then from here, we'll take the actual, like, background layers. So I'm gonna take all of this from Sands of Time and make it a child of this background right here. Why isn't it showing? Oh, okay. There we go. Woohoo! Okay. And then Jewel Cyclone. We've got all of this stuff here. So we'll take the spiral and cloud layers. I might have to adjust the layering on this to actually like look decent. So the spiral, do I need to adjust the layer on that too? Yes. There we go. And its current speed right now is like that. I want it to be way slower. So thankfully Godot has a property in the animation player called speed scale. And I'll set it to like 0.2. Yeah, that looks nice. That's like a nice like Death Mountain-esque swirl. I also want to move this background off center, so it's like right here. And actually I want to move it up a little bit just so the cyclone is not like, just to better capture like the perspective that we're going for. And I don't want as many cloud layers. I don't think it's necessary because again, we're in a different perspective. So I think we only need this, like, this bottom cloud layer. What? No. Where'd you go? There you go. Yeah, something like that. Actually, wait, I'll do this one, because this one is a little bit darker. It's not as distracting. I'll just, like, increase the size to compensate. So we do this, and these clouds in the background, I want to bring them down. So I want it to really feel like we're peering into a fissure in time. I want to do the same thing with the tornado, where I want to slow it down. So there is also a speed scale property here. Haha! So combined with the spiral, what does that look like? Yeah, it's pretty close. And then also the clouds over in Sands of Time will also be scrolling. They're kind of drawn in different styles, so I hope that's not like too distracting. So I would like to see what this feels like now. I also need to change the version text now. I think it should be on the right-hand side this now. Or it could be there maybe. No, it looks silly. So maybe, yeah, let's try bottom right. And then we will change the color. A little bit brighter. That's better. Okay, wow, what is the size of this? There we go. So now, let's see how it feels. Okay, it's boot up time. It's boot up time. Alright, it's loading. Oh, thank you for care combo. I'll take Sippy and Stretchy. Let's go! I also noticed that the tornado takes a while to start up. That is an easy fix. We just need to pre-process the particles. I'll pre-process it by, like, 20 seconds. Hopefully that's enough.
Success!
Yeah, hi Zerx. You're just in time. I finished the first draft of the new title screen. Alright, I'll taste Sippy. Sweet. Oh, I want to slow down the clouds on the Sands of Time side of the sky. Yeah, we gotta get the. I need to add more processing. I noticed. So I will do that even more. So let's process 30 seconds. You saw it. Looks amazing. Thank you. And for the other background. Okay, the scrolling texture. I think that's handled through the material properties. Yeah. So motion 5. Motion 10. Motion 20. Motion 30. Okay. So let's do like... Let's just cut it in half. Across the board. So 10, 5, 10, 15. And I think that's it. Okay, let's try it again. Play this scene. Ba-ba. Nice. So other than like general polish stuff, I do kind of feel like I want to better employ like the parallax effect. Like maybe add a parallax effect somehow, where we can see that the ledge is like so much closer than anything else. Nice. Something else like I could try is like maybe I should make the tornado like smaller and then move the clouds up. Cause it right now it just kind of feels like it's like a screenshot of a different part of the game for some reason. So let me put my music back on. Okay. Where's the background? I see. This spiral over here. Where's the pivot point here? Okay. So what we're gonna do, also, I'm not sure if I want the artifacting of the pixel art here, so what I'm gonna do is set it to bilinear filtering. Nice. Set this to bilinear filtering, and that'll make it nicer when we reduce the size. Yeah, 0.6 there. Looking very nice. Okay, cool. I want to do the same thing with the spiral. Bilinear filtering. That way I can shrink it down. So scale -1, 0.25. So now we've got the whole spiral in. We could move it up a little bit more.
Think about it. Work it out, talk about it.
Okay, let's multiply this by 1.5. Okay, that works. Something else I could try. Just kind of spitballing here. Let's go to the Eternity Sanctum. Okay, where are my maps? Where's my maps? There we go. We could bring in the space background. So, I love how sharp that looks with the space background. What if I could figure out a way to have the space background appear identical in both instances? Just to kind of make the two backgrounds feel a bit more cohesive. And then, for these two layers of clouds, what we could do is play with the modulation to kind of like give it more contrast. Make it fit in a little bit better with the way that the space background looks. Something like that. And then, okay, so what we want is... okay, I think this is gonna work pretty well. So this space background here, we will try putting it here as a replacement for this starry background here. Okay, so now you can see it's kind of like identical between versions, but since this is a crack in the middle of the sky that kind of like separates the two time periods, what we can do is offset them vertically a little bit, just by a little bit, to give it that kind of like cracked glass feeling. And then I kind of want to do the same thing with the clouds here, where we take this and play with the modulation. Nah, if anything, I think we need to brighten the space background. Okay. Where did I adjust this? So I could do this, and where's my two space backgrounds? Oh, I don't have a way to... Actually, wait, I could add a material. Let's add a shader material. And then... Let's do flash. That's a method of... That will provide us with a method of brightening the background a little bit. Let's do a small amount, like... Yeah, I like that. Over on this side, it matches almost perfectly. And over on this side, like, the palette, like, kind of lines up. Yeah, the only question mark is that it doesn't quite match Sands of Time. Because of the way the clouds are. So let me try... That's probably fine. Okay, so let me put this back on, and then... Yeah, this is the part where in the art piece where I'm just kind of like fiddling with minor things. Just to kind of see what feels the most right. Okay. I feel like this way that maybe the tornado was a bit too distracting, because I do want the focus to be on the logo itself. So now I just need to adjust like the scrolling clouds over on the right side. I want them to be even slower. I think in both cases I could add bilinear filtering to make the scrolling smoother. And then it should feel pretty good. So... Nice composition, thank you. Okay, we've got the scrolling texture here. Interesting. Okay, we've got repeat enabled. This has a different script for some reason. Let me use the other one. And then I'll have the material. Scrolling texture. And I'll do one texture, set the bilinear. And we want to do the same. We want to do the same thing here. Bilinear filtering, share material. Caps lock was on. Whoops. Let's see. What were the parameters? That was 1. This was 0.5. Then let's go over here to these clouds. And this, in all these cases, we want bilinear filtering, once again, to slow it down. So let's try 1, 2, 4, 8. Alright, let's try this. Oh, I forgot to enable the black screen at first. But it's fine. It just means we'll see it right away. Nice. Okay. I just think that those clouds right there like take a little too long to scroll. I want the ones on the right side. Also, this one does not have its script. Okay. Let's do like 3 for this one and 1.5 for this one. What's this for? Oh, probably for the logo. So let's do like... I'll just name this black screen so I don't forget what it's for. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Cool. Okay, yeah. Nice and simple. And it kind of like feels like we're peering into two different eras. Ah. Yeah, I could just imagine like Crony's like cape like billowing in the wind a little bit. And then maybe when we are initially fading into the scene, it could kind of like do a parallax scroll, like maybe like a little bit from right to left. Let's see how it looks with the main menu. Display settings, controls.
Nice.
And here how it looks with the file select. A really clean title screen. Ah, thank you. Yeah, and like I said, I will spend more time polishing up the buildings in the background. Cute sounds, thank you. Yeah, I quite like how the UI turned out in this game too. Like it almost makes like the Freedom Planet UI, like in those games, like feel like almost an afterthought in some ways. But they weren't an afterthought. It's just like this, like the UI in Chrono Gear like ties a lot more cohesively into its setting. I feel.
Oh, this is so cool. So cool. Nice. Ba 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 da. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba.
Okay. So yeah, we've got a new title screen. It will take a little bit of polish, but it's there. So as I wrap up for today, I'll just leave it in the background again. Ba 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 da 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 da. Okay, let's start it one last time as I wrap things up for the day, and I'll take Sippy as well. Yeah, like the way I'm imagining it now is that we could actually still use the old title screen if we wanted to. It all depends, because we do have some new title screen music in mind, and it goes on long enough that like I'm wondering how we could approach it. Like maybe what we could do is we could have like this screen right here, and then have the longer title music play during it. But then once you press the start button, it kind of fades into a new screen, maybe the one with the old gear, and then that has like a shorter like loop as you like set your like settings and everything. Would her cape flow in the wind as an animation? Yeah, it would be a hand-drawn animation. So I would like hand draw the frames for it. But yeah, I'm quite happy with how this turned out. I was not expecting the tornado would not work with the scene, but I think it's for the best. I think that way the focus is still kept on the logo itself and like Crony in the bottom left and the press start button prompt. I can just picture like the new title screen music in my head, but I don't want to like spoil it just yet. But all in due time. Just like there's so many things in this game that just like we're chomping at the bit to show off, but we have to pace ourselves. But like y'all are not ready. Like this project has been like an absolutely incredible experience so far. I've learned so much. I've met so many cool people. It's just like, this is like a dream project, seriously. And I very much am looking forward to future dev streams as we make more progress. And after I log off tonight, I will do my best to finish like the remaining cutscenes in World of Space over the next day or two. And then World of Space will be done, and then we can move on to World of Nature stuff, which is going to be very exciting because that's where the fishing minigame is introduced. And I can't wait to kind of like sink my teeth into that along with the rest of the team, and play around with there's some really cool like nature settings that the rest of the team is working on too in terms of like tile sets and stuff. Yeah. Nothing better than to hear a dev say you all aren't ready. I know. Yeah, you know that meme that's been going around on Twitter? where like people are saying you should just say big things coming, even if they aren't coming, just to get people excited. I feel like my version of that is you aren't ready for this. Yeah. Don't forget to save. Don't worry, Rob. Every time that you test a Godot scene, it will save everything automatically for you. That's one of the things that I like about it, is that it has like a very good autosave system. And things are separated enough that if the Godot app crashes, you usually don't lose anything. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, it does save everything before it actually launches the program. So even if it does crash, then your progress is good. So yeah, thank you all so much for joining me today. This was a very fun and relaxing stream for me, and I hope you enjoyed it too. So let's see if there's somebody we can raid. I'm checking my things. Did I save an A sprite? Oh yes, absolutely. That's why you see the new title screen stuff here. Let's see. Dusky's playing Poppy Playtime right now. And Yomi is playing Fortnite. There's a few other people too that are like. There's a few people I follow that are have like a huge following, and I'm kind of shy about raiding them, but I do raid them every now and then. This was a great stream. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's raid Yomi, because I don't feel like raiding into a horror game right now. Raid Yomi Quinley. Let's go. Game over, yeah. Nice to talk about coding with y'all. Oh yeah, that too. Thank you so much. So without further ado, I shall bid you all adieu. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I will see you next week at my usual days, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday is going to be very interesting because I got an advanced copy of a game that I've been looking forward to for a while now. And the embargo is lifted on that exact day that I'm streaming. So I'm excited. Well, y'all get a sneak peek at a game that will have yet to be released by the time that I stream it. But I will let you know what game that is as we get into next week. And then I don't know what I'm going to do on Thursday yet. And on Friday, I'm thinking we could have either another dev stream or another art stream. This was kind of more of an art stream, I think. So maybe we could do like more of a dev stream next time. We'll see. But yes, thank you. I'll see you all over on Yomi stream. That's a wrap. Bye. Yo, wrong screen. I did the thing. Okay, bye.